Hello everyone, this is Coach Ron with the Ultimate Swing Trader End of Year Review. I want you to know I've pretty much took the last 2 weeks off with VIP service. We do live trade calls every night, and obviously enjoy the holidays, you want to be around, but I did put out a few trades, and I've also been doing the one-day swing trades each night, putting on some of those trades. I just want to, again, I know a lot of you are new, or maybe you're looking to maybe get a system that is extremely robust and very simple. And I think if you look at it, some of you guys have got the system now, and if you need additional help, I highly recommend you come into my service for a month. Check it out. It's only $97. You're going to it's going to improve your trading 1,000%. It really is. You're going to stop making mistakes. You're just going to learn from me every night, and you don't have to continue because you may have enough on your own. But these are some of my pairs that I trade. And again, very, very simple. You enter here. There's your entry, very clearly marked. Your stop is very clearly marked up here. It's a 56 pip trade. And so you trigger in. We look right around here in the evening. And that's when I run the live room at 5 p.m. New York time. And so we trigger in. Takes a little bit of heat, but again, your stop's right up here, right where the directional exits the trend lines. And it does go on down. The next night, we're still in the trade, no big deal. Again, drifts on down. Finally, 3 days later, because the markets have been slow, hits your target. 56 pips. At that point, you move your stop to the entry, so you have a break-even, risk-free trade, and it does go on down to the full second target, which is 112 pips. So let's just glance at a few other pairs. What I want to show you is some of the trades you can take, some of them you can't, because they set up during the day, but it's hard to find a loss. I mean, look right over here. This trade won. I probably would not have called that trade just because it had already gone up close to 50% when I looked at it right here. But in any case, you can't catch all the winners. But again, let's just look and see how many winners, how many losses, and you've got a really, really good system. Okay, the euro dollar here. I've been looking at this. This would have been obviously hit target. Went on up to the second target. Notice how precise these targets are. You're going to see that they hit almost exactly, and then the market does reverse. This trade would have been a loss. I would not have adjusted around that, so it would have triggered in. If you are doing the two-position approach, sell one at target 1 and sell one at target 2, then you would obviously have a double loss here. So 66 pip trade, and it did go back to the stop. It then, obviously, we can catch this trade perfectly. It does trigger in and goes on to the first target, 8 plus 86, and then another 172 pips. So again, here's an example of a loss. Every system will have losses, but about any pair I pick, this was a win, and obviously the market's been trending. A lot of the markets have been trending quite a bit, so it's difficult to get on board a number of trades. Here we have the Swissy, a nice move down with a 45 pip win, and another 90 pip win. I probably would not have been able to catch this because, again, this is set up a little bit late in the day. But again, I'm just showing you the win-loss ratio. I don't count. If you see it saying win, I don't count that towards that 889 pip total. Tell you what this system's done. Just like this is a great example. In the live room, okay, you learn things like making adjustments. You see here we have the signal, and markets played around a little bit, and we come in right here. What do you do? Do you mark it in? Because obviously it's already past the entry. It didn't hit 50%, so therefore it's a valid trade as far as I'm concerned. But you do have that spike, so I would have adjusted down below that spike. There's my green line entry, and it doesn't hit it. It then does come on and goes to another nice winner. Again, look at the exactness of that target right there, that high, this low, this short, this low, perfect. I mean, this system is very dynamic to what the market does. I wouldn't have been able to take these because these happen during the day, but just notice again the win ratio. Win, win, win. I didn't have any trades in here, but because obviously we teach you, you don't have to watch the market all the time. This is not a day trading system, but it's certainly, if you backtest a pair and find that it's winning a lot, you might go ahead and try and take every trade. But we don't encourage that because, again, you want a life. You can't watch the trades all the time. So I think that covered just about every pair here. Pound yen's been going down. We had a winner ahead of time before that. And let's bounce over, take a look at a few more pairs. This is one I really like, the Euro CAD. It's a fast market because I've got it on a 15-minute time frame. That's the only pair I look at a 15-minute time frame. And boom, you can see plus 70, plus 140. Again, notice how it calls the top, and then it's pulled back a little bit. A fantastic trading pair. Here's another interesting one. This one I do on the hourly chart, the New Zealand dollar. I don't want to give away all my secrets, but here you go. Plus 47, and this is a good example here too. You can see we have a long entry right here. We look at this time, and so we put the long on. Well, it doesn't trigger that whole day, but the trade is still valid. So again, we still have our long continuing on. It does trigger in. About the same time we get another long, so I call that a confirming long. So technically you would already be in here at this market, and you're going up plus 47, plus 94, and obviously it continued up, up, up. So you could certainly devise some trailing and trail this one on up if you wanted with a third position. So again, the markets have been moving extremely well. Aussie yen. Here's another little secret I'll give you. This one, it's in the rules. You see that it had a short. It would have triggered in. Now we're not in the trade. We come look right here at this time. But notice what the market did. The market, plus it's a very small trade, a 16 pip trade. So, and the markets have been very tight with some small trades. But in any case, you would skip this. Why? Well, because it had already stopped out. So you could certainly skip this trade. If you did, put it on, obviously you might want to adjust, and that's too much of an adjustment. So there's a couple reasons to skip that trade. Those are things that you do learn one-on-one with me in the live room. But we do come in here, perfect timing. We get the short. Look right here at this time. We put it on. It triggers in, plus 17, plus 34. Again, notice how exact that is. That just about wraps it up. Notice how tough it is to find a loss. Plus 22, plus 44. Nice trade here, plus 52. So again, no matter where I go, whatever pair I look at, it does extremely well. I had a fantastic 2010. We're looking forward to an even better 2011. We've got a lot of new things that we're doing in the VIP room as well as at NetPicks. So come trade with us. We are real live traders. Our goal is to make you successful, and I know we've got a free webinar coming up in January. Take a look at that and get the tips for the new year. Happy New Year. See you all in 2011.